Hey everyone, it's me again. It is still day 2 as I make my way across the country to the National Corvette Museum. So I'm sitting in traffic. Apparently there's a major accident up ahead and it's causing a 22-minute delay. So I figured I might as well use this opportunity to talk about my car. So anyhow, currently I have 771,953 miles on the odometer, and in fact, switch over the camera. There you have it. And we are stuck in traffic. At least it's only 87 degrees out here and it's kind of overcast, so not too bad. So anyhow, I have the windows down and I hope you can hear me. We're just inching along. But anyhow, the last time in my last prior video I talked about the engine, and I mentioned that I am currently on the 5th engine. The first engine was the original L98 engine, which I talked about, and I took it up to 525,000 miles. Afterwards, I got a ZZ4 engine. Now, the ZZ4 engine has been around for a while, and it's a popular engine, but the one that I got was problematic from day one. It had a tendency to run hot, and no matter what I did, whether I changed the radiator or the radiator fans or the thermostat, the engine just had a tendency to run hot. In fact, if I had the ZZ4 engine right now in stop and go traffic, it would be knocking and pinging in this 87 degree temperature, and it was just miserable. It just lost power, and it only lasted me, the engine only lasted me about 45,000 miles before it gave out. It started to knock real hard. So I took it to my mechanic and I was told that it was the lifter. So they fixed it, they changed all the lifters and the rods, fixed it under warranty. Now the warranty, I believe at the time, was only 36,000 miles in, or 5 year. But my mechanic was able to talk to GM's crate division and they warrantied it apparently. But here's the thing, the day that I went to pick up my car, I couldn't even get more than 5 miles away from the garage when the engine started knocking real hard. And there's a sudden loss of power, and the coolant temperature and the oil temperature just shot up, and it was just knocking real hard. So I managed to take it back to my mechanic, and we eventually took it apart. He eventually tore down the engine, and sure enough, there was metal shaving. And specifically, I think it was the crankshaft, specifically journal number 2, that failed. And again, I'm not a mechanic, so I don't really know. It's what my mechanic tells me. But at any rate, there was metal shaving in the oil, and that was no good. So I had to give it up. And it only lasted me 45,000 miles, and it was really out of warranty. And I tried contacting GM's crate engine division again, but the guy who was handling the case apparently retired. And so I just decided to drop the case and get a whole new engine. What I got afterwards was an L31R engine, and that engine is really technically a truck engine, and I think it was the Chevy S10 engine, and I'll talk more about that in my next video. But for now, unfortunately, the ZZ4 failed after only about 45,000 miles. So that had been my personal experience. GM, hey, GM Chevy Crate Engine Department, if you're watching this, give me a call. I got some things to talk about. Anyhow, thanks for tuning in, thanks for subscribing, and I will catch you on the next video as I make my way across the country in this traffic. Okay, talk to you later.